Hey folks, ThePandaPuncher here, and welcome back to Let's Play a RimWorld. This is episode 2, and in the last episode we basically just got the foundation of our colony set up with a bit of some storage area, the initial beginnings of power, food, and of course accommodation. At the end we had a rogue squirrel running around attacking us, and Idiot General here was stupid enough to get injured, and they currently have a scratch on their torso and a scratch on their right leg, which isn't too much to worry about and is pretty easy enough to take care of, although it is pretty important now that we do get some sort of facility set up where we have some proper rooms, proper beds and things like that. Something of not having played this game for quite some time led me to build far too many solar panels to begin with, which took quite some time and has used up some of our steel unnecessarily. We could have just got away with one to begin with, but again, wasn't really thinking. We do have some battery set up as well, so we should start storing power soon as well. Now, the other thing about this map is the fact that it's forcing me to sort of consider building outside for the majority of my colony, which is not something I often do. I usually like a map that has a good big massive mountain in the corner or somewhere on the map so I can dig in and mine out some rooms. A good few geysers about and supplies and animals in general, so we should be alright in terms of both power and food. It's just getting the initial key essentials set up, and then of course defences in preparation for our first inevitable attack. I think we can just let this run for a bit as I think about what to do next. Again, something I don't have experience with at the minute as well is of course moods, which is something that I think is going to take me by surprise and probably lead to the destruction of this colony at some point. So we are playing, and they're both in the military still. You all draft. Yeah, you're undrafted as well. I was wondering why they were just standing out in the open. Now, where do we want to set up our initial rooms? Might have been easy if we removed this storage area, fired it somewhere else. Learn medical operations, need meal source. Yeah, I know all this, leave me alone. I fired it here, maybe a bit of a corridor down the middle, some rooms out this side. Can I copy settings? Delete. Architect, storage, it's zones. Let's get a stockpile. And fire it where? This is just generic material stockpile, the ones that sort of don't degrade over time. Just because why not? Fire it there. Now let's go and edit the storage information. We don't want rotten. We don't want foods. What's it manufactured? We don't want any manufactured, but we do want raw resources. Items, we don't want items. Weapons we don't want to put there either, or any of that. None of that nonsense. Actually, base settings. That's the whole point of copying the settings in the first place. Now, is there a planning mode? I know in Prison Architect you can plan stuff instead of necessarily building straight away, but I'm not sure it's in this one. So we're just gonna have to. We don't have any other materials yet. We haven't mined out any granite, anything. The corridor's going to be too wide. But no, I do like my rooms to be 5 by 5. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm not sure how this is going to actually work out in terms of number of rooms. Let's just plan that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. That's not pretty at all. So it's not. And of course we need to cancel a few of these. Cancel that, and that. also have to consider how we defend this. We have to consider the fact that if we make things out of wood, they're susceptible to fire and being broken. There's a lot of things in the game too that I may not be taking into consideration that should be affecting my decision making process here. But I think we'll just go with that initially. It allows us. Are those rooms even? 1, 2, yeah, they are. Just something. This thing's just really annoying me. And this is our freezer. I'll have to deconstruct. Never mind. So yeah, we need not furniture. It's production. And we could do the butcher's table and a cook stove. But we could go down the nutrient paste dispenser to begin with, but we do have 17 supply left. And we do have all year round growing. And we do have potatoes and strawberries growing. So food isn't going to be terribly important. What is going to be important is getting these rooms set up, getting beds made, and getting initial defenses. Of course, at the minute we do have a psychic drone that is affecting the female colonists. I'm not too sure if we have too many of them. So I don't character. She's female. I'll Stompy here is male, and Stephen should be male. So yeah, only our general is being currently affected by that. Okay, wake up and get back to work. Lazy bastards. Sooner we get things done, the sooner I'll start feeling comfortable for whenever eventually something does get thrown our way, be it pirates, be it, rogue animals, be it whatever. Except fire. I'm not prepared for fire. Oh, come on, can you really just stay that long sleeping? The animals are laughing at you. What is that? Is that a dog? King. Female Labrador Retriever. Okay. Right. Colonist needs treatment. I know, don't have a medical bed. No trading capacity, well aware of that. Needs defenses, build some turrets. What we could do is set up the... Where is it though? Set up the trading function. I have no idea where it is. It's not in there. It's not in security, obviously. Well, janitor's fully healed. That's good. Ship? No. It's definitely not in there. Power miscellaneous. God damn it. One of the good things about the last update was that they do allow the trading beacon to be built inside, and you can take care of things pretty easily. How do they prioritize working in this game? I mean, I had the power cables laid long ago and this door laid long ago. What was that? Low food, I'm well aware of that. Need colonist beds, well aware of that too. Oh, this double wall's so hideous. Furniture, actually no, structure, doors. Get just an ordinary door. Wood door. As far as you there. Whoops. God damn it. Wood wall. Already occupied. You bastard. There we go. And we'll take auto doors for the outside ones. And at least they're within range of power at the minute anyway. Auto saving, that's nice. Stompy's mining away. Who the hell is that frig? Just a visitor ticket? Settler. Did we... What? Did we just get a random settler? Did I miss a message? Oh, Wanderer joins. A villager named Lorena has arrived joining the colony. She is a colony settler. Okay, Lorena, let's see what you are good at, if anything at all. That's not the screen for it. You're just lying on the floor. You're good at medicine, so you can be a doctor and research. With a decent bit of mining and growing. You're not too bad. You're 38. Sickly child. Psychically sensitive, so you're currently being affected by that psychic drone. Believes the human body is limited for a reason. To her, bionic body parts are unethical. And you're too smart. Tell me about it, Lorena. Tell me about it. It's a fucking curse. Anyway, right. So let's change her work priorities. She has a passion for doctoring and she's a 10, so that's going to be a 1. Yours was 5, so that could be now a 2. Get our best doctor doing the work first. Patient can stay as it is. Don't need you flicking switches. 0 out of 20 for wardering, so let's not worry about that. Animal handling is not a priority. No point you cooking or hunting. Constructing can be a 4. Repair 4. Construct before repair. Grow before constructing, but mine first and foremost. And then research if you have nothing else to do. Although we don't have a research table up yet. Maybe that's something worth considering. And considering that we don't have the beds made yet, let's get you a sleep zone so that you don't freak out too much. Although it will be important to get our settlers out of here as quick as possible into, semi-proper rooms. It's an unusual experience having to actually build outside. It just doesn't feel natural. It's not natural, I tell you. And apologies if my voice is coming across a wee bit hoarse. It's that time of the year where you start getting a wee bit chesty, a bit of a cough, and yeah, just have to power through. So Stephen here's working away, Lorena and Stumpy mining away, start actually building up some supplies. I was thinking of possibly say, let's just show you orders, pause. If it was mine, I would say mine all that, so you got a nice big square base so that we can you know what, that's what I'm going to do. It'll start giving us some granite so we can start building some proper walls instead of these nice flammable walls that our current living quarters are going to be made out of. Are we running low on wood? No, well, it is low, but it's manageable. But food, definitely need to get on top of food. They're 44% growing. They've got a good growth rate. They're 43% growing and they're a wee bit further behind. Didn't mean to have 2 big potato plots. I did intend to leave this farm plot empty, but forgot that it auto defaulted to potatoes. Is there like a link problem here? Power conduit. Architect, power conduit. Just wondering why nothing was being charged. Am I missing something completely? No. Other than that, I suppose. Again, there's some nuances of the game that I'm just not up to speed with. And now Stephen's completed the first room there. Furniture. I suppose again, looking at beds anyway. And the rotate. Let's one there, one there, one there, and one there. Initially, with only the 3 settlers, I was going to have the 4 rooms, one of them dedicated to switch between medical and prisoner. But then Lorena came along and fucked up my plans. Bitch. So we're going to have to come up with something there and start building extra rooms. This will take a while to mine out. That's the only problem with, the only difference between, say, starting a colony out in the open to mining in, is that the colony out in the open tends to take shape a wee bit quicker, except you aren't getting supplies in return, because as you're mining out the rooms in a mountainside, you're of course getting the resources that you're mining out, be it steel or granite or whatever you're actually digging into. So it sort of leads to having an abundance of that type of material, but you're kind of always running short, in my opinion, when you're doing it here. Finally, our batteries are going to start charging because I finally actually connected the bloody thing up. Makes a big difference, that, surprisingly. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Wooden bed, shoddy. Fuck off. Be grateful you got a bed at all. All of them are still... Well, once the 4 beds are set up, I'll delete the sleeping spots so they'll automatically go grab a room for themselves. Oh, this weather is miserable. So it is. If someone would cut these goddamn trees down, it would help. Yes, finish the walls. Great idea. You can assign a tame animal to be trained in specific skills on its training tab. Animals can't be trained continuously. They need time between training sessions. Don't care. Learn clearing letters with right click. You can quickly dismiss incoming letters by right clicking them. Don't care. To assign a medical operation, don't care. Go to the health tab, go to the operations. Is it that you have to do this? Health, operations. Did I just click out of it? Health, operations. Don't have any entries to solve. Oh, I hate these things. Food is an issue here. Architect, production. Is it production? Yes, it is. Nutrient paste. Synthesize nutrient paste from organic feedstocks. It consumes less ingredients than the other meal production method, but nobody likes eating nutrient paste. Accepts raw food, but not rough plant matter like hay. Makes sense. But I'm going to go with the... can we not have a wood butcher table? It's going to use up a lot of steel. And all we have in mind so far is this miserable little bit. Again, doing things in the complete wrong order here due to lack of practice. What is it the hopper's for? Anyway, it doesn't matter what it's for. Furniture. We want a steel table short. No, I want a wood table. Why is it not an option? It's because of none stored. Orders. Chop wood. Do that. Is there a wood chopping, firefight, flick, handle, hunt, construct, repair, grow, mine, plant cut? 3 of 20, 3 of 20, 3 of 20, 3 of 20. Make it a 1, make it a 2, 3. Yeah, I want stuff cut, so we need to get some stuff. Oh shit, I'm forgetting about so many things. I need bloody defences as well. So we do, what was that? Skip pod. You detect a skip pod crashing hard nearby. If anyone survived the impact, they will be badly wounded. Where is it? Well, Nog here. Nog! We need to save Nog. In shock. Right. Let's convert that to set as medical. Get Steven here to rescue Nog. Be good to have a surgeon on board. And he's called Nog. For any of you who have say an affinity for a little unknown show called Star Trek, and specifically Deep Space Nine, you'll understand why I kind of want to save this guy. Come on, Nog, you can survive. Let's see what is wrong with him, if we can. Once he's in the bed, we'll see. There we go. You can inspect the impressiveness, wealth, and the beauty of individual rooms by using Room Stats Inspect toggle in the bottom right. Room Stats Inspect, bottom right. Ah, okay. Oh, who cares? Nog, health. Ooh, blood loss, trivial. The stab scar on his head. Gunshot wound torso, gunshot wound to left arm. Cracked sternum. And a bite scar on his left foot. Extreme pain. Weakened. Poor manipulation. Hopefully we can heal him up. Don't need to worry about that just yet. Bleeding rate 45% a day. Definitely need our doctor to take care of him. Needs. Once he'll start feeling a bit better, obviously, once we start repairing him. Gear, he's crap enough gear. And he gets food, yes. No medical care, doctor care, full medical care, yep. That is good. hopefully Nog will start to heal. I would like you to finish that, please. Architect, power. Where's the light sources again? Is it in furniture? Standing lamp. Let's have you there, 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 and there. Since everybody seems to be, so everybody will be coming in here. Have one there. Then we need to fire down some more power cable. We shall just run. Pretty sure that should do the job. Nearly forgot about adding that wee bit again. And then we will also need joy, steel horseshoe pin, steel chess table, billiards table. You know what? It's too early to be looking after your happiness. There's work to be done. Now, per mood. Who is in a per mood? Why? What is wrong with you? Very low expectations. Well, that's good. Had an unpleasant chat in darkness, disturbed sleep. Ate off the ground. Shared bedroom. Aww. You're naked. This is humiliating. Right. Quite a few things have to take care of there. And we're running desperately low on food. This is, what, 55% grown. 47% grown. Right. Production. Can I... Yes. I can get a uranium butcher's table, but we can maybe splash out later on. That's the butcher's table. We need a cook stove. No, I want a cook stove is just a cook stove. You can't get a wooden one. That'll be then powered. Then we can fire. Right, what am I trying to plan here? Furniture. We can get the wooden table this time. And wooden stools. I know I'm queuing up a lot of jobs here that maybe aren't necessary at the minute. But, you know, I'm still trying to remember what I'm supposed to do and when I'm supposed to do it. So we've got that. And I also want to structure wood wall. I want to pan off the sort of freezer area, if that makes sense. So there's a bit of temperature here so they can eat. And I may as well cancel that there as well. And again get auto door there and there. And then cancel, nope, not cancel, need to go to zone area. Remove stockpile, not delete. Don't remove. Oh, god damn it, I'm not thinking straight. Delete zones. No. That's a storage area. I am completely missing the point here. I have no deconstruct this and reclaim part of the resources. Remove zones like stockpile zones or growing zones. Yeah. Why won't you stop? It's just a room. There's no bloody zone here, that's why. Now I feel like an ass. Right. So there's that. Shell storage. Not allow rotten. Priority, this will be important. Preferred. It's not that important. Foods, yes. Manufactured, no. Raw resources. Is there any? We'll take hops, but not silver, steel, plastic, wood, or uranium. Definitely not uranium. Not stone blocks either. No items. No weapons, no apparel, no body parts. Oh, actually. We will take body parts. No chunks and corpses. We will take animal corpses. There we go. And we need to change the temperature on this. It is power needed. Yeah, not worried about target temperature is 21 degrees. We want it to be minus 5. So it'll keep in here at minus 5 degrees and put the heat out here. We have that poor mood to take care of, which means I need to assign, this room to set owner to Lorena. She's a crabby little bitch. Yeah, take your nice fancy room. We'll leave them sleep things there for now. Actually, may as well just assign these as well. General. And finally, Stumpy. Now I need to get back to building those cook stove and the wooden butcher table. Who do we have set up for hunting? Hunting. Steve. Anything else he's doing that's important? No. Defenses. God damn it. I am pretty sure this is going to end pretty quickly once we get our first attack, because we are not prepared in the slightest. We do need to set up a perimeter wall at some point. Pretty sure they can't cross water, so we can use it to sort of shore up this end. But again, the nuances of this game are completely going right over my head. Is Nog alive? Yay, Nog! What is your... Is he not going to join the bloody... Is he just going to leave? We wasted resources on him. And he's just going to wander about and leave. You ungrateful piece of shit. I don't care about relations with Spacer. I wanted a surgeon. I wouldn't have wasted my resources otherwise. Set as non-medical, and we can assign that to Steve Agent. Yes, he was the last one to need a bed. Any of the new settlers can jump into this wee room for the time being. Alright, Lorena, you are taking your goddamn time. Everybody's taking their goddamn time doing stuff here. To make colonists work at table, select table. Open the bills. Okay, yeah. Add bull. Butcher creature. Do forever. If we have creatures to butcher, I want them to butcher them. Simple as. And once the cook stove is set up, we will get it running as well. And then we'll assign some muffalo. That'll sort out the food problem. Oh, we really do need to do that now. Orders. Hunt. Actually, just hunt him. Who is it that does it again? Stephen, is it? Pretty sure it's Stephen. Stephen, do your job. Good boy. Let's see how crap he is at shooting. Don't hit the other muffalo. Just hit the one you're supposed to be shooting. They can take a bit of a beating, so they can. It would help if Steve wasn't. There we go. Good guy, Steve. And just simply lifts it and takes it back. Considering the fact that they're comparable to Buffalo, tad unrealistic. Just leave him there. He's fine. It is currently set up. We need those doors done so that the cold air stays inside the little refrigerator. Again, the initial problem I have here at the moment is I built too many of these at the start, and that has just delayed everything else since then. So it has. I need to fire up at least a turret of some sort, just for my own frame of mind. Yeah, it's a good area to cover, and this one can go here. Again, there's no thought being put into the placement of these current turrets. I just need some form of security up there in case, you know, the initial waves of things due to the difficulty I've chosen won't be that difficult, but I don't want to have to resort to melee combat or trusting fucking super accurate Steve there to to take out the attacker. So I think it's just kind of important to get those turrets up in the meantime. Those two will do for the short term until I've set up my outer wall and everything in between. So yeah, while Stompy here is currently chopping up some buffalo meat, we do now have a bunch of meat. Once this kitchen gets built, we'll start cooking meals, and hopefully we won't starve to death, because we are pretty close to that right now. Gerald General there, I think, is probably using up the last of our meal sources. I'm pretty sure I saw some somewhere else. Actually, unpause, just keep things ticking along. But I'm not sure. Nope, must have lifted them all, unfortunately. Bit of gold. Yeah, one of the next things we need to do is fire in a research table to take advantage of our guys here with better power source. You know what, I'm going to cancel orders, cancel. This is nowhere near a priority right now. We're going to have to stick with wood and steel for now. It's probably going to be important to actually mine all this. And there's probably more in here, but we'll mine as we find it. So yeah, initial room setup, initial food production is close to being set up. And of course we'll use the buffalo leather to start creating some clothes, as you know, Lorena there, who's in a pretty poor mood, is complaining of being naked. Edible. Cook simple meal. I want to keep do until you have 30. 30 seems like a good number for now. We don't have too many colonists. So who do we have on cooking? Cook Stompy. He's also a miner. Probably going to need someone else in cooking. 4, 1, and 1. So you should be... Well, Steve is also a hunter. Yeah, Steve can do the hunting and then cooking. Cooking, then go hunt once you run out of stuff to cook. Yeah, makes sense. So yeah, probably going to leave this video here. It's kind of run on a wee bit longer than I thought. We've got our initial room set up, food production, power supply. We have the plans of our initial basic defences. And yeah, next thing to do list is to finish our defences, expand our rooms, set up like prisoner rooms and medical rooms, and then see what is thrown our way. Thanks very much for watching. This has been ThePandaPuncher, and goodbye.